the 2026 Toyota 6x6. Camper doesn't look like anything you've seen on the highway. It's massive, it's rugged, and it's built for people who don't want their trips limited by pavement. 6 wheels bite into the ground, a hybrid system keeps it moving far past the fuel stations, and inside, it feels more like a cabin than a camper. This is Toyota's boldest shot yet at turning the open world into your backyard. When Toyota unveiled the first images of its 6x6 camper, the reaction was instant. People didn't see a prototype meant for trade shows. They saw a machine that looked ready to roll off the screen of a movie and straight into the wild. This wasn't Toyota playing with ideas. It was Toyota announcing, "We're building the future of exploration. 6 wheels, 3 axles, a frame that towers with the presence of a mobile fortress." It doesn't hint at capability, it radiates it. Every angle, every line, looks like it was carved for dominance. And yet, this camper isn't about ego. It's not for bragging rights at a trailhead or flexing horsepower on a brochure. The brilliance is what's hidden inside. Solar panels feed a battery bank. A hybrid powertrain delivers strength without sacrificing range. Water storage and energy systems keep you off the grid for weeks. Step inside and you find not a bare-bones shelter, but a home built for comfort in the middle of nowhere. A machine for those who don't just chase roads, they chase horizons. The world is changing. More people are leaving cities, craving independence from crowded highways and cookie-cutter campsites. Off-grid living isn't just a trend anymore, it's a lifestyle. Toyota sees this, and they know that a 4x4 camper, as capable as it is, can only take you so far. By going 6x6, Toyota is transforming the very idea of what's possible. More traction, more load-carrying strength, more stability on terrains where a 4x4 might hesitate. And in a time when overlanding rigs are getting heavier with solar gear, water tanks, and satellite tech, those extra wheels mean the vehicle isn't just surviving the strain, it's thriving under it. In other words, it's built for people who want not just to escape civilization, but to do so in absolute confidence. Pop the hood and you won't find a modest truck engine. Toyota is reportedly equipping the 6x6 camper with a hybrid turbo diesel V8, engineered for both brute strength and long-range efficiency. It's the kind of power plant that can muscle through mud, climb over rocks, and still cruise highways without guzzling fuel like an aircraft carrier. And if Toyota's whispers about an electric assist drivetrain are true, this camper won't just roar, it'll glide silently when needed, conserving energy and reducing emissions. But there is more. Step inside, and the rugged exterior melts into something unexpected, a haven of warmth and technology. Toyota's design team clearly wanted the camper to feel less like a truck and more like a luxury loft that happens to be parked on top of 6 wheels. Think panoramic windows wrapping the cabin in natural light, fold-out smart furniture that maximizes space, and a kitchenette equipped with induction cooking, filtered water, and enough storage to last weeks off the grid. At night, touch-sensitive LED panels create ambient lighting, transforming the space from survivalist shelter to luxury retreat. And yes, it comes with a bathroom, a compact, water-efficient system that makes sure you can stay out in the wild without sacrificing comfort. Specs alone don't make a 6x6 camper impressive. Performance does. And here, Toyota is stacking the deck. Independent suspension on all 6 wheels, advanced terrain response systems that adapt in real time to snow, sand, or loose gravel, ground clearance that makes rivers and boulder fields feel like speed bumps, locking differentials, torque vectoring, and reinforced underbody armor round out a setup designed to laugh at obstacles that would cripple lesser machines. For a moment, just stop and think you're in Patagonia, and the trail turns into a muddy mess after a sudden rainstorm. Most vehicles would spin, dig in, and give up. But Toyota's 6x6? With 6 driven wheels clawing at the ground, it powers forward like a tank, leaving the storm in the rearview mirror. And whether it's dunes in the Sahara, glaciers in Iceland, or jungle tracks in Borneo, the story is the same. It just keeps going. Toyota knows the modern adventurer doesn't just pack a tent and a compass. They bring drones, cameras, laptops, and entire mobile studios. That's why the 6x6 camper integrates solar panels directly into its roofline, feeding a massive onboard battery system. Need to charge gear in the middle of nowhere? Done. Want to run a Starlink dish and stream movies in the desert? Easy. This camper is less old-school RV and more mobile tech hub. It's built not only for survival, but for connectivity, creativity, and comfort, wherever the road, or lack of it, takes you. Toyota didn't design this 6x6 for one country. It was built for global adventurers. In Australia, it's the perfect outback conqueror. In the Middle East, it's built to eat dunes for breakfast. In North America, it's the ultimate overlanding dream. And in Europe, it's an expedition rig that can climb alpine passes and still squeeze into remote valleys where traditional campers can't tread. Toyota's strategy is clear. Create a vehicle so universal, so versatile, that no matter where you are, it looks at the terrain and claim, we can go wherever we want. From frozen tundra to endless deserts, from mountain ridges to coastal sands, this 6x6 isn't tied to borders, it's tied to adventure itself. But Toyota isn't the first to attempt a 6x6 camper. Like Mercedes-Benz and custom builders have teased similar rigs. But those were either ultra-luxury toys for the wealthy or concept vehicles that never reached real production. Toyota, however, has the track record. Decades of Land Cruiser reliability, Hilux toughness, Tacoma's global fan base. They've earned trust from farmers, soldiers, explorers, and families alike. When Toyota builds a 6x6 camper, it's not a novelty. It's a promise that this thing will actually work, year after year, in places where failure isn't an option. Of course, this level of engineering doesn't come cheap. Early reports suggest the Toyota 6x6 camper could start around $250,000 to $300,000, placing it firmly in the high-end overlanding market. But compared to custom 6x6 builds that push $500,000 or more, Toyota's offering might actually be the most attainable super camper yet. And let's face it, this isn't a vehicle for daily errands. Nobody buys it to sit in traffic or park at the grocery store. This is an investment in freedom, a key to unlock deserts, tundras, and mountain passes. A ticket to years of journeys most people only dream about. For those who step up, the price tag isn't about numbers on paper, it's about buying a lifestyle, a frontier, a story worth telling. And that, you can't put a dollar sign on. Vehicles sometimes define generations. The VW bus symbolized freedom in the 1960s. The Jeep Wrangler became the icon of rugged individuality. Now Toyota's 6x6 camper is positioning itself as the symbol of the modern nomadic age. It's for people who don't just want to vacation, they want to disappear into the world, to chase horizons without worrying if the road ends. This camper says, the road doesn't end, it just changes form. Toyota has been tight-lipped about just how soon we'll see the 6x6 camper on sale. But 2026 isn't far off, and the buzz surrounding this release is already deafening. Enthusiasts, overlanders, and futurists are watching closely, because if Toyota pulls this off, it won't just launch a new model, it could reshape how we think about travel, adventure. So is Toyota's 2026 6x6 camper really a game changer? Absolutely. It's not just a vehicle, it's an invitation to break free from limits, to find comfort where none should exist, and to redefine adventure itself. Some campers promise convenience, some trucks promise strength. This one delivers both. Wrapped in 6 wheels, powered by Toyota's relentless drive to push boundaries. So, if you're as excited about this beast as we are, smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the machines shaping the future of adventure.